Damn it. There's still so much to get done.
I'll get him!
This won't take long.
Those old methods of construction were highly inefficient. Those old methods of construction were highly inefficient.
your luck. She's an incredible woman, don't you think?
Beware of the dangers of the desert. The heat out there is one thing, but berserker magic is something to be truly feared. Even untransformed Elex is dangerous. Best to keep away from it. This is...
I've been taking good care of Dex.
Good. As long as he's with you or Asgar, I won't worry so much.
You don't have to worry about that Morcon patrol reaching the grotto.
You're sure they're all dead?
Yes, I am.
Good. I have no idea what the Morcons are planning. But if they're so desperate for money, murdering anyone they can find...
That sounds more like outlaw behavior. Morcons don't really care about money. Their faith is based on pure destruction. Those particular Morcons must have been working on their own.
In any case, thank you for your help.
Will you help me now?
I don't know. What did you have in mind, exactly?
Well, I think the old man was right. I've been infected with something alien. But what matters right now is how we're going to deal with the invaders. And I've seen you in action. I know what you can do.
That was a different time. And a different place. If your disease did come from the invaders, it's unlikely I'll be able to cure you. I'm not a scientist. I deal with magic. This is something you'll have to deal with yourself, I'm afraid.
I understand.
Ah, come on, don't look at me like that. All I'm saying is, maybe you're better off asking Dawkins. If anyone knows about this kind of stuff, it would be him. Besides, people of Tavar are counting on me. I can't abandon them now.
What do you know about these invaders?
I saw their flying fortresses arrive. And those disgusting creatures.
Those fortresses have already started transforming the planet's plants and animals. That's why the old man calls them formers. Do you know how many of them there are?
It's hard to say. I know of at least 3. 2 in Caracas and 1 in the far west of Tavar. There's probably more in the north. It's clear we need more information.
So just what is it you do in Tavar?
I'm a Berserker warlord now, and something of an oracle and leader to the people there. My word carries great weight with the other warlords, and they've entrusted me with the safety of Tavar. So if it comes under any threat, I'll have to take action.
In that case, these alien invaders should be right at the top of your list.
Yes, but they're not the only problem, unfortunately. The other factions are trying to take over our land, and it's up to me to stop them.
Do you know anything about a warrior called Fox?
Let's just say I've heard a few things about him.
I think he'd make a good recruit for our cause. At least when it comes to fighting skills. Not so sure about the rest of him.
They say he's kinda wild. Not a man who'd be easy to control.
That much is obvious.
My advice would be to follow your instinct. Considering the rest of our allies, I doubt he would be our biggest risk.
He's had a lot of trouble with his superiors in the fort.
I can deal with that, but make it clear to him that it's only on the condition that he stays with us and fights by our side.
Good. Thanks.
No problem.
I'd like you by my side.
I was worried you'd say that. So, how exactly is this gonna work?
You know the kind of threat Magellan is facing. And we were always a good team. Can be just like it was.
I see. You have it all figured out.
We'll need somewhere we can meet up if we ever get separated. And I can't think of a better place than the Bastion.
All right. With the invaders gathering strength, I suppose I have no choice. And we should look into the Bastion.
Okay. Then...
But like I told you, I have a lot to do, and I may need to deal with matters in Tavar from time to time.
We'll work something out. Thanks.
Just don't make me regret this.
Do you know Fox's real name?
I don't know him that well, I'm afraid.
You need any help with your affairs in Tavar?
You offering to help me? It's been a long time since you did that. There's no pressing matters in Tavar for the moment. Right now, the threat posed by these alien invaders is my main priority. But that can always change. Don't worry. I'll let you know if I ever have to return there. Have you heard anything about your father?
Wardek? That traitor? Nothing since the war with the Albs. Why do you ask?
The rumor is that he's dead.
An experienced Against a commander like him? I don't know. Someone that poisonous is hard to kill. I've spoken to Kaya. She'll take care of your little fort problem. But you'll need to stay in the Bastion with us till it's all cleared up.
Well, sounds good to me. I can just chill out and see what's going on. Sure beats being resident janitor at the fort.
Okay. Then...
And I'm not done enjoying my newfound freedoms. So many things to do.
Like what?
How do I explain this? There's a few things, shall we say, that have gotten slightly out of my dainty little hands. Nothing serious, just a few tiny, well, mix-ups that I may have potentially been sort of involved in. A lot.
So you screwed things up and want to take this time to try and fix them.
You make it sound so ugly. Why don't we just call it field work? It's got a much better ring to it, don't you think? And, as it happens, I could really use your help with some of it. That's what we do now, right? Help each other out? I've got your back, you've got mine.
All right, fine. Go ahead and fill me in.
Okay, well, imagine a couple of Alb troops, right? Just marching through Tavar like they do from time to time. Now, imagine that someone like, well, me, is guarding a field of seedlings just as they're passing by. Now, and this is completely hypothetical, you understand. Imagine those troops steal one of the seedlings and take it with them. Well, what if I happen to know where those imaginary Albs might be right now?
You let the Albs steal a seedling from you?
Hey, would it kill you to be a bit less of a negative Nancy?
So where are these Albs that have your hypothetical seedling? We'll get it back.
Okie dokie. Well, it's not far. Pretty much right around the corner. Oh, there they are. And FYI, they are gonna freak as soon as they see us.
No clue what's waiting for us.
So, we'd better be careful.
Shit. Why am I doing all this shit for Dawkins anyway? Ugh. No other choice. I don't want to die like that. Come here! Looks like you can forget about your seedling.
They didn't have it with them?
Nope, no seedlings here.
Wait, are you completely sure it's not here?
Which part of no seedlings don't you understand?
Well, great. That's my chance to earn back the fort's respect down the toilet.
Pretty much.
Okay, why don't you go on? I need to, think about stuff. Look, I'm sure I'll come up with a new cunning plan.
Who is your direct superior exactly?
Oh, there's the tall one, the fat one. They change so often, I kind of lose track.
And is it the tall one or the fat one who will realize how long you've been gone and want to punish you for it?
Some call him A, some call him B.
That's insane. Even you have to admit that.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. The 4 Berserkers are pretty out there. Which is why it's so awesome I get to hang out with you guys in this pile of crap. In the Bastion. Gotta admit, though, I am kind of curious to see what happens to me next.
You're not the only one. You good?
Great. How long are we gonna stand here?
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion.
Okay.
Commander, current understanding of invader technology insufficient.
Yeah. I want to know a lot more before we make a move. But are they that advanced? We need info on how they operate and how they think. We need a better assessment of their whole situation. Their technology will help.
Invader technology deployed in the vicinity of the Bastion. Recommend scan.
You already looked around? Great work, little guy.
Immediate departure possible. Awaiting orders.
Let's do this. You can take me to the Scion's tech?
Acknowledged. Follow, Commander. Alien technology located nearby. Due north.
Okay. And let's see what we find. I'm probably better off not thinking about it.
Stand by. Request confirmation of original action plan.
You mean to prepare Magellan for the imminent threat of the Aware?
Acknowledged.
Do you see what's going on here? I'd say it's too late for that now. Looks like their invasion is underway.
Acknowledged. Contact.
Seen. Looks like alien agitators. Guarding something. My head. Infection. I'd already forgotten about it again.
Likelihood that agitators were guarding technology downgraded to unlikely. Items discovered correspond with agitator equipment. No other items.
Yeah. Their armor is pretty good for a scout troop.
Enemy troop objective likely to be installation of unknown apparatus.
Really? Why do you say that?
Troop equipped with mini control nodes, capable of rapid deployment in any environment. Similar to ALB equipment for infiltration of alien technology.
We're listening in on someone? You mean a bug.
Control node chip. Accurate.
So they've deployed these things at strategic points across our territories. Who knows where they've already been using them? Explains why their attacks have been so effective. You compared their technology to ALB technology. Does that mean...
ALB and alien data transfer methodology similar.
Finally we catch a break. So we can use our tech to connect with them.
Data compatibility with our systems 85.9%.
I can work with that. It was very informative. Keep searching, little fella. Let me know if you strike it lucky again, okay?
Acknowledged.
Run system analysis.
Analyzing. Main protocol optimized. Please confirm Aware and invading force are same enemy.
They have to be, right? That's just my guess. I don't know for sure.
Why are you still here?
The old man said you were a constructor.
Which old man? Adam?
Yeah, Adam.
Yeah, I was a constructor. I was the best damn builder in the fort during the Outlaws' time. I was the one who put up most of the palisades and iron shacks back then. But I haven't done that in a long time.
So, what do you do here then?
Well, us old bastards need somewhere to go before we croak. Not that I'm planning on dying anytime soon. Thought I'd find some peace and quiet here, and wouldn't be bothered by piss ants like you. Looks like I was wrong.
You used to run with the Outlaws?
Yeah, but I'm through with them. When the Berserkers came in and took over the fort, it was the end of an era for me. That's when I knew it was time to disappear. No one's found me and pissed me off out here, so I stay in the ruins. They're my home now.
How much for you to get back to work and get the Bastion up and running?
You want me to fix up your old ruin? You're not playing with a full deck, are you? The mortar's loose, and don't get me started on the structure. You're lucky the place is still standing. I'd stay away from that place if I were you. Might fall down at any moment.
We'd make sure you're safe.
I'm not impressed with your bullshit, so don't bother. The only thing that gets me out of bed is a good challenge.
Well, the Bastion would be a challenge, that's for sure.
Not with that thing up there. The Bastion is too dangerous. Working on that place would be suicide.
Relocation isn't an option.
What do you want from me?
There's some unsavory types on their way here right now. They'll be looking for you too.
Shit. All right. Let me think about it without you hovering over me, okay? Look, you're damn hard-headed. I can see that. Believe me. I know a thing or two about being hard-headed. If I'm gonna take this job as Master Builder, and I'm just saying if, I'm gonna need some better tools. This junk isn't gonna cut it.
You want me to get you tools?
I can get the job done one way or another, but I definitely need a decent bell hammer. This old thing, useless.
Where can I find a bell hammer like that?
You got a lot of options. The closest I can think of is the equipment works in the Morcon Grotto. You could also check the heavy machine factories in the Northwest. Maybe somewhere else. Basically, go anywhere in the old world where the big things were built.
I've got a ton of stuff to do, and I could use some help.
Oh yeah? And what's that got to do with me?
I'll take whatever you're willing to share with me.
Well, okay, if you insist.
Show me some of your skills.
I'm not sure you'll even understand.
Show me what you've got.
I'm not just giving it away, remember? Take your time. I'm in no hurry.
Warning. Mutant activity detected in this area. Cause unknown.
Good to know. I'll be careful.
Stop! You're standing in front of the holy grotto of Ravak, the god of oblivion. What's your business here?
I want to come inside.
Let in a stranger? Don't make me laugh.
You should advise, nothing more. You're a stranger. Why should we let you in? Do you know what awaits you in here? No easy life. We're Morcons. Our life is hard. Work is our way.
Work and pain.
What kind of work?
Anything that needs to be done.
I'm not afraid of hard work.
Easy to say, harder to prove. Understand this. If you enter and we don't like what you do, you will not leave.
I'll be careful.
Good. You may pass.
Do you really intend to let him pass? What is wrong with you?
That's not your decision to make.
Bring him to Khan. He should decide.
Good idea. You stay beside me, got it? Follow me. Okay, I don't think Marat can hear us anymore. Which means no more pointless bickering.
Get out of here or I'll forget myself! Next time, just don't do it!
I need to work. If you want something, come back later this evening when I'm free.
System optimization initiated. Recommend environmental analysis.
I'm not taking you to Khan. I only said that to shut Marat up. I'm Dimitri, by the way. Now listen, if you really want to stay here, there's a few things you should know.
Such as?
Such as it's a fucking bad idea for you to run around on your own down here. If someone doesn't tell you the rules, then you will get in serious trouble. So that's what I'm gonna do. Khan can wait. Come on then. See that big passageway up ahead, one level below us? Behind it is Ravok's Cathedral and the Blood Sister. Only the higher-ups are allowed to pay homage there to Ravok and his eternal oblivion. You shouldn't even try to get to the cathedral. If you want in, you'll have to join us, or make one hell of an impression on Khan. Let's move on. Still lots to see. We're just about to enter the War District. That's where we poachers have our cages for bringing new recruits into Morcon society. You joined up voluntarily. Otherwise, you'd probably be in there with the prisoners. Besides the cages, there's also the arena. You can see that later. Watch out for the guards. Not all of them are happy to let you go from one district to another. So just watch yourself, okay?
Can I fight in the arena too?
Even though you're not a Morcon, you mean? It's very unusual, but the arena master is just over there. We can go ask him. Even if they say yes, do me a favor and don't do it now. We haven't got the time. If you get killed in the arena, I'll have to explain it to Khan somehow. I'll wait here for you.
Hey there.
Sorry, I have things to do. The cages won't inspect themselves. Nothing worse than the beast getting out as soon as we've penned him in.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you for real? I just told you, I don't have time. What is it with people thinking they're entitled to a conversation? The name's Venya. I'm in charge of the beasts here.
Beasts?
You're not the quickest, are you? If you want to know more, talk to Attila. Drown him in questions for all I care. He hasn't got anything better to do anyway. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I have things to do.
May you find oblivion. Weapons, ammunition, whatever you need. We stock them all.
Show me what you got.
No.
No.
Strangers get nothing from me.
Look at this. I don't believe it. An outsider in our grotto? I don't know about that. It's true, is it not? The world out there really has lost its reason. I bet you've come a long way.
What are you doing here?
It's my job to test anyone who wants to leave the grotto.
Test?
Most of them have never been to the surface, not like you have. Gotta make sure they're ready for the dangers out there. That's what the arena's for.
And they fight there against your prisoners?
What? No. The prisoners are all to be new followers of Ravok. We use creatures in the arena. Anyone who beats them gets to leave the grotto.
And if they fail?
Then they stay here, where it's safer for them. That's assuming the creatures don't kill them, of course. Which is what happens most of the time. So what are you doing here?
Dmitri told me about the arena.
He should be keeping watch, not telling damn stories. It's me who decides who fights in the arena. You don't need your skills tested, though. You came from outside. You already know the dangers. So, why should I let you fight?
Is there a prize?
If you want to win shards, then this isn't the place for you. The arena isn't for entertainment. If that's what you're looking for, go find Ghosta in the cellar. He also cares nothing for honor or glory.
So in the arena you can't win anything?
You win experience and respect. Also, you can keep the possessions of the fallen. We waste nothing here. But we have no fights happening right now. Not enough creatures. Venya's people usually catch the beasts. But they must be having problems since they haven't brought us any new ones. Come back later if you want to know more. Dmitri must be waiting for you. And I hate to leave the gate unguarded. May Ravak be with you. Cocky little bastards, always so impatient. Plenty of time for talking later, that's what I say. Can't keep Dmitri waiting.
Show me what you got.
No. You know why.
There you are. Can we move on?
You'd have put me in a cage if I hadn't come here voluntarily?
We need new blood, and you look like a good prospect. So yeah, that might have happened. I used to work at the cages myself, so come on, I'll show you where I used to work. As a non-Morcon, this must seem strange to you.
Yeah, a little.
If we lose a worker, then we get these new recruits, teach them all about our way of life, and make them into new Morcons. It's a good life here in the grotto, better than anything outside. So our recruits are safer here, and soon forget about their old lives. But I've said too much.
What do you mean there's nothing?
You really abduct people and put them into cages?
It's not as bad as it sounds, honest. Lots of the people we bring here don't get that we're just trying to save them. But they all see the truth eventually. Trust me, it's kept us going for over 100 years. We survived the impact. We survived decades of isolation and wars. We'll survive whatever these strange towers mean. You'll see. The path of the Morcons is the only true path.
Let's move on.
Sure thing.
You should know better than anyone that Ghosta puts a price on everything.
That's why I sent you.
He never makes exceptions, not even for me. You think he even cares if the prisoners live or die?
Can't you see I'm talking? Forgotten what's at stake, have you?
Then ask the distributor.
Finally, we get to the heart of the grotto. The residential district is a holy place for many of us. A place of tranquility, contemplation, and drinking. We don't relax often, but when we do, it's in the cellar with Ghosta. Besides the residential district, there's also the quartermaster's district and trader's district. Who knows how Khan will react to you? Take this opportunity to buy a few things. You might not get another chance. I suggest you talk to Tengus. He might allow you to trade here. Then your journey won't have been for nothing.
Really all live down here?
You get used to it, and it's safe. But watch out for the tunnels at the back. They're old and in danger of collapsing.
I wouldn't have thought you'd have a bar here.
You mean the cellar? Yeah, as long as the goddamn resistors don't try to get it closed down. It's a good place, and its owner, Ghosta, is a useful man to know.
So where's your quartermasters?
Are you blind? Just over there. Come with me. Talk to Tengus. He decides who can and can't trade here.
I got things to do. I can't right now.
May Oblivion find you, stranger. I see you've traveled a great distance to be here. What do you want? My approval?
All I want is to be able to trade.
Then why should I let you do that? An outsider, a non-believer. You won't get anything here without my say-so. Not a job, not a crumb of bread.
No exceptions?
You're an uninvited guest in our home. You'll have to give me a reason to help you.
Maybe there's something I can do for you.
You do something for me? I am the master of steel. Whatever I want, I have made. And anything I lose, I can have found.
Guess I better be going then.
Wait. Are you a man of war?
Of course.
I thought so. Now listen. Until you've been given permission to stay, you will not be allowed to trade, and you will not waste any more of my time. We'll see if circumstances change. Now leave.
How did things go with Tengus? Did you get your trading permit?
Nope, not yet.
Thought not. If everything goes well with Khan, you'll have enough time later to convince him.
Let's keep moving.
Don't worry. I'll convince Khan to let you stay. Let's go and see him then. Stay close to me. One more thing you need to know. You don't speak unless Khan speaks to you. Understand?
You got it.
What are you doing here, Dimitri? You'd better have a good reason for leaving your post.
I need to talk to Khan.
But the Great Khan doesn't want to talk to you.
This stranger is asking for refuge.
Interesting.
Murat and I both think he'd make a good Morkhan. We've lost a lot of people recently. We need good new replacements.
And he came here voluntarily, you say?
Yes.
That's unusual. Khan will consider your request. The stranger can stay here until Khan has made his decision. He should return tomorrow and await Khan's judgment.
You get all that?
Yeah. Why didn't he tell me that himself?
It's the rules. As a Morkhan, I'm superior to you, and also responsible for you. It's a privilege to speak with the voice of Khan, and an even bigger one when Khan addresses you personally. So, you heard him. Any more questions?
Why doesn't Khan speak himself?
Khan is a resistor, and he takes his devotion to oblivion, to the void. I guess you'd say nothingness? Very seriously. He holds his tongue as a sign of his absolute devotion to the silence of Ravak.
Sounds a little over the top.
You think that's over the top? There have been followers of Ravak who have taken their own lives to be one with the void. To die is to rejoin the purity of the oblivion.
Does that mean you all want to die?
Of course not. Just realize that no one is expected to devote themselves to Ravak as much as Khan does. All that is expected of an ordinary Morkhan is that they honor the balance. Speaking little or seeking the peace of death is honorable, but we're still people with free will. But if you want people here to respect you, you have to prove you also champion the will of Ravak. Oh, and don't forget to check in with Khan once in a while. If you really can't wait, you can pass the time in the cellar. Or just sleep.
I'm busy already.
Good. Then I can leave you alone with a clear conscience. Murat's probably complaining already. I better get back. You'll find me at the gate if you need me. See ya.
must be the outsider Dmitri spoke of.
Look,
Enough! I don't want to hear from you. The Great Khan will decide your future. Once it is decided, I will find you and deliver his verdict. Until then, you may stay here.
What about my robot?
What is his designation?
Crony U4.
Unit U4? What is your currently assigned leadership unit?
Current leadership unit, Jax.
All right. Unit U4. Please list all of your current remote connections.
Current remote connections, none. Current remote access permissions, none.
It seems as though this unit really does respond to your commands only. It can stay, if you wish.
Thanks. Has Khan reached a verdict yet?
Impatience achieves nothing, outsider. Khan has not yet decided.
Hey, you. Fuck you. I don't talk to outsiders.
I have things to do.
Only true servants of Ravok may enter this place. Are you a true servant of Ravok?
I am.
And what proof do you have? You're a stranger to me. Probably one of the new poachers. If you want to come in, you will have to find a resistor who will vouch for you. Only true servants...
I need to work. If you want something, come back later this evening when I'm free.
You, come here and state your purpose.
Who's asking?
Arrogant wretch. Who do you think you are? I know you don't belong here. I can smell an outsider from 3 tunnels away. Tell me, what is the general situation beyond the grotto's gates?
Magellan's under assault from an advanced alien race.
Yes, we've seen the Dark Towers. The intruders will be dealt with when the time comes. You're Jax, right? The outsider I've heard so much about. The former Alp commander who ended the war between the Free People and the Alps. You have quite a reputation there.
Knowing all that, I'm surprised you'll even tolerate me being here.
Oh, you're not the powerful leader of the Free People you once were. Your word carries little weight now. But perhaps there's still a use for you. I didn't get this far by discarding all but the most effective tools. I see immense destructive potential in you, just waiting to be unleashed. Maybe you can give me a glimpse of what you're truly capable of.
You're a Morcom Patriarch?
Victor is the only name I go by. Grandiose titles are like bad prostitutes. Use them once, and you're stuck with something unpleasant for life. This world is a festering cesspit. We weren't put here to make a mark in the filth. Our role is only to ensure that the eternal silence returns. Never forget that.
Did you know some Morcons slaughtered the Berserkers at the World Heart to the west?
Oh, did they now? I assume that's Dragon and his band of infidels. Forget him. He's an unbeliever who puts material wealth above all else. The worthless scum that follow him only do so as long as they're paid. One day he'll wake up with a knife in his back. And no one here will be surprised or particularly bothered. I strongly suggest you adopt the same attitude towards him.
I know who you mean. He's not a problem anymore.
We came from nothing, and so we must return to nothing.
You're preparing for a large-scale conflict, right?
We have a sacred mission to fulfill. All our efforts must be focused on improving our military capabilities. We have no place for those too weak, too indecisive to embrace our vision. The Tormentors will see to that.
What does this sacred mission entail?
Alb and outlaw scum to the north, berserkers and clerics to the west. All festering sores on our world, pestilent growths that plague our existence. Plagues must be eradicated. They must not be allowed to spread. That is Ravok's will, and so it is our responsibility to see it enacted.
How will you deal with the aliens?
The Dark Towers that descended upon Caracas are a sign. The time of deliverance is close at hand. Ravok will guide us. Patience is our most powerful weapon. Soon the heretics will atone for their sins. And don't forget, in the beginning there was darkness, oblivion, balance. We came from nothing, and so we must return to nothing. This we do in Ravok's name.
You're talking about open warfare.
Of course. All we need is improved military strength. We will achieve our goal. Failing Ravok is not an option. At this time, a large-scale offensive would be unwise. But if we're patient, the newcomers to the Battle of Magellan will do their part. Let the foreign interlopers run riot for now, and we will deal with whatever is left. Now leave me. I have business to attend to.
Has Khan reached a verdict yet?
Impatience achieves nothing, outsider. Khan has not yet decided.
You better leave!
Terrain unstable.
About
Recommend
time.
caution.
Guys like you get nothing from me.
Why's that?
You'll find out soon enough.
Only true servants of Ravok may enter this place. It is clear you are not a true servant. Get out.
I don't have time right now.
I need to work. If you want something, come back later this evening when I'm free.
What do you want? We don't let your kind in here. Pay or get out.
Don't like outsiders, huh?
Makes no difference to me where you're from. We're all worthless in the eyes of Ravok.
So what do you want?
What I want? Blood. Or sweat.
What?
That's what you can pay me in. So, which is it gonna be?
Sweat? You mean work, right?
Clever boy.
And the other option? The blood?
Yours. In a duel. With me. So, what's it gonna be? If I like the results, your machine can also enter.
Blood. I'll fight you.
You promised me blood, remember? Now it's time to pay up, and do it gladly. Endure, and earn back some respect. Run, and you'll never have any.
I'm ready.
Then come at me.
Ready now? What's up with you?
Nobody has ever beaten me in a duel before. Ravok's name, who are you?
Name's Jax.
I've never heard of you. Now I will never forget you. You've won my respect, Jax the Outsider. You will always be welcome here. Ghosta will serve you right away. May oblivion find you.
May Ravok be with you. Interested in any of my gear?
Sure.
I'll need to see your permit.
Well,
No permit. Just as I thought. Come back when Tingus has given you one.
do you have anything else besides guarding the cellar?
I pray to Ravok and try to strengthen my spirit. I also teach pain, but you know that already. There are just too many who want to escape pain. Suffering is a necessary experience. But if your question is about the practical aspects of my work, I'd be happy to share my expertise.
Teach me something about fighting.
I'd be happy to.
Do you have a few shards to spare for me?
What do you need them for?
Just thirsty, is all. Got dust in my lungs.
Here, take these.
Thanks. That's good of you. Now the day looks a little less bleak.
Aren't you making this a little too easy?
Well then.
We'll talk later. You can't keep your mouth shut. You're only gonna make things worse.
Somebody's got to take care of the idiots.
Don't worry about it.
I've heard that before.
No matter what you say, I just don't see it like that.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Really? That's so?
I've heard that before.
We should clean up our own house first.
Well then.
No matter what you say, I just don't see it like that.
Not now.
I've heard that before.
Death is lurking everywhere out there.
Not interested.
Somebody's got to take care of it.
We should clean up our own house first.
I don't have time for you right now.
What do I care?
There are just as many of those cutthroats.
So, you made it past Betulga, huh? Welcome to the cellar, where only the alcohol counts. Here, this one's on the house.
Thanks.
If you want anything else, just holler. I don't serve piss here. Just the finest hooch from the hands of our dead enemies.
Is everyone treated so well here?
Of course! The best wares bring the best customers, as I always say. Not every innkeeper can say that with a straight face. Nobody here keeps a tab.
So, the guy at the door was an exception, right?
How so?
He was asking for shards.
Is that right? I'll deal with that right away.
Smells like trouble.
You and me both.
We should clean up our own house.
No, not now.
Off the stool, scum!
There's my way, and there's the wrong way.
Nobody cares.
You have to take a chance when you find me.
Aren't you making this
You're a good guy.
You selling to my
Can't
customers?
you see I'm busy?
No,
Looks like Betulga's getting sloppy. Best remind him of his duties and introduce you to each other. You know the rule: no shards, no cellar.
I'll be sorted soon. Promise.
You'll be a bloody pulp soon. Get out of here, you fucking parasite.
She would go getting involved in it.
I wouldn't be so sure.
That damn beggar's back.
We'll talk later.
What did you say?
Got nothing to report.
Think so? I think you're full of
You
shit.
got your ears everywhere, too.
She would go getting involved with him.
I hate beggars. Those lowlifes have no business in my cellar. What have I got to be upset about? You want to buy something?
I need information.
Ah, then you've come to the right place. Is that talking gives me such a dry mouth. Of course, I'd love to just help myself to a drink, but I wouldn't be able to stay in business if I did. Know what I mean?
You want payment.
To the point, huh? Then, yes, some small remuneration is required. Gotta make a living after all, and times are hard. Cheer up, though. First one's for free.
Who could teach me something around here?
There are a couple of places where you can learn. If you're interested in melee combat, talk to Petulga, but you would have figured that out on your own. Attila would be an alternative, but you'd have to be quick about it. Who knows how long the old codger will be at it. I'm sure he's already rotting away in his arena. Sloppy can teach you a thing or two about mining, but who knows where you'll find his lazy ass. If you want to know how to survive out there for more than an hour, Vlad might be your man. I think, anyway. But fuck it. The most important thing is what I can teach you. I'll show you how to take damage. What good are your muscles if you can't take a hit? And if you look at it that way, you should invest your shards with me right now.
How did you come to have an inn?
The cellar ain't just any old inn. But how I came by it is a long story. Could give you the shortened version if you're really interested.
I'm all ears.
Okay. Well, I inherited the cellar from my father, Ravak bless his soul. Back then, he was a thorn in the Resistors' side. When the dispute between the poachers and the Resistors worsened, there was a change of thinking.
In what way?
Let's just say alcohol is good for more than just wrecking your liver. It can take the edge off pain.
So what?
Well, pain features pretty heavily in the Resistors' punishments. Haven't you heard of the Blood Cistern and the Tormentors? If not, then lucky for you. Not every Morcon who claims to serve Ravak can cope with torture without something to lessen the agony. The Resistors know that. That's why they turn a blind eye to booze. Don't practice what you preach, as the saying goes, I think. And all of this so the poachers don't go to the barricades.
I see. Then what?
Well, rowdy drunks are just as dangerous as a couple of troublemakers. So I devised a clever system to keep some order. But Tulga.
Isn't that bad for business?
Not at all. Petulga makes sure that only those with deep pockets are welcome in the cellar. Alexid has a nasty habit of disappearing out of the pockets of those who don't know how to defend themselves. The system works for me. Yeah, some scum slips through here and there, but Petulga is always happy to take out the trash.
Teach me something.
Happy to. What'll it be?
I need information.
What do you want to know? Remember to put a few shards on the table first next time. My mouth gets awful dry otherwise.
What's the word in the grotto?
Aha. Want to know what the local rumor mill's churning out, huh? Well, you've come to the right place. The word is, not all the poachers are bringing their loot back here. And since so few resistors drag their holy asses beyond the gate, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Who wouldn't mind a little something squirreled away for a rainy day? Guess you're wondering what that means to you, right? Well, one of my customers had one too many the other day and was babbling some real gems. Here, I made notes. Might just be a load of nothing, but only one way to find out. I'd go myself, but if I set foot from behind the bar, I reckon this place will burn down. If you want to hear other rumors, you know where to find me. Of course, if you dug a little deeper into your pockets, I could probably remember some interesting little tidbits.
Like what?
Stuff about Vlad and the voice of Khan, for example. Might be worth your while laying down some shards. Information is power and all that.
What do you have to offer?
Take a look for yourself.
I need information. What should I know about the voice of Khan?
Well, that guy's a mystery. Nobody knows his name or his past. Hell, he don't seem to have an opinion on anything. He's up to something, though.
Can you be more specific?
Well, he's been seen holding something in his hand. But when he knows he's been seen, he stuffs it in his pocket. Don't know about you, but that seems pretty dodgy to me. And I see plenty of shady stuff here, I can tell you.
What do you know about Vlad?
Ah, Vlad. Let's just say not all rats lurk in alleys and under floorboards. Sometimes they're hiding in plain sight. Crouching, waiting for a fool. Vlad might seem all friendly and respectful, but don't fall for it. He's one of Khan's dogs. Just don't trust him. Don't let him talk you into something. Watch your tongue when you're with him. That's my advice.
How can I earn a few shards?
You're looking at your answer.
I'm not sure I'm cut out for bar work.
Not what I had in mind. You're a hatchet man. You got in a fight with Patuga after all. So how about taking part in my little contests? All you need is guts and some shards for your wager.
And this is all legal, right?
Legal? Of course. Absolutely. Just a harmless way to let off some steam. And nobody needs to know if a few shards change hands, do they?
Who's fighting in the contests?
Nice try. Wager first.
What? I need to bet before I know my opponent?
Yeah, of course. Where's the excitement otherwise? Soon as I see your stake, I'll tell you a bit about your opponent. Just tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready to fight.
That's what I'm talking about. How many shards you gonna wager?
I'm all in.
You're not messing around, are you? I like your style. Your first opponent's Dixon. Former outlaw. A lucky catch, if you ask me. Knows a thing or two about manhunting. Broke his arm, though, and we didn't have any quack salvers, so it healed badly. Doubt it'll give you much trouble.
Where can I find Dixon?
If he ain't just outside, he'll be in the war district. Just head up the steps towards the arena. You can't miss it.
Nobody cares.
There's my way, and there's the wrong way.
We should clean up our own house first.
You and me both.
Ain't all as bad as it seems.
If you believe the rumors, they left.
She would go getting involved with him.
No matter what you say, I just don't see it.
I really couldn't care less. Apparently they have a plan to keep them working until they fall over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Don't think about it.
I can't right now.
I see you've been allowed to stay.
How do you know?
Because you're still alive. Let me tell you something. You may have come here with good reason. To give meaning to your life, perhaps. To find a home. But you can't stay in the grotto without giving something in return. So, you'll do what we tell you to.
And what does that mean?
It means completing a job to my satisfaction.
All right, we have an agreement.
You're determined enough, I see. But keep in mind that once a decision has been made, it cannot be changed. This is our way.
What is it you want me to do?
A job I can't entrust to any Morcon.
Why not?
If I could, I would have done so already. I need you to find Ivan, one of our warriors. He should return as soon as possible. You can visit our merchants for equipment or anything else you might need for your journey.
It's about Ivan.
I'm listening.
Where should I start the search?
That's for you to find out. He's not here anyway.
What do you want from him?
He was sent out to find supplies for our people.
I thought you said he was a warrior.
Of course he is. How else could he carry out the raids to secure those supplies? What matters is we're still waiting for them. We can't live on prayers alone.
He's in the fort with the Berserkers.
Then go there and bring him back.
Now?
Now!
Why me? Can't you send your own people?
Do you think the Berserkers would allow Morkons inside? They'd probably slaughter them outside their gates. One man, someone like you, has a better chance. Don't get sidetracked. We need the provisions he has. Things are getting desperate. May Ravik be with you, stranger.
It's about Ivan.
I'm listening.
If I'm going on this search, I'll need some equipment.
You can get provisions from our supplier. And you'll probably need ammunition. Speak to our weapons dealer for that.
What about healing potions?
Better to endure the pain than to numb it. But I don't expect you to understand that. You're no Morkon, after all. Look for Ghosta in the cellar. He might have what you need. And you'll find plenty of other merchants around the grotto. Just keep your eyes open.
Good to see you.
What goods have you got?
Sure.
What goods have you got?
Sure.
May Ravik be with you. Interested in any of my gear?
Sure.
So you have permission to trade. Good. Now you just need the shards to back it up. If you've got enough on you, we're in business.
Show me what you got.
My pleasure.
May you find oblivion. I have some items for sale. We can take a look if you have the money. Only if you're allowed to trade, of course. But you should know that. Not a lot to choose from, but it's better than nothing.
Where do you get your goods?
From our warriors. Most of their loot goes to the community, but some's reserved for trading. And anything the traders can't sell ends up here.
Let's trade.
Take a look around. You looking for something?
Here.
I can't right now.
We'll talk later.
What do I care? Apparently they have a plan to keep him working until they fall over. There's my way, and there's the wrong. Don't believe everything you hear.
Well, who knows what will happen if I don't look after the bat.
You're a good guy.
Thinking of best there, Dyer.
Don't talk to me! Anyone sees us talking, and I'll be in for another beating. Go on, get out of here!
High probability of collapse.
You don't belong here. These tunnels could come down on your head at any time. Not a good place to be hunting rats. Watch your step. It's dangerous here.
Don't talk to me!
No, not now.
There's my way, and there's the wrong way. Apparently they have a plan to keep them working until they fall over. What do I care?
I need to work. If you want something, come back later this evening when I'm free.
That'll teach you to talk back to me. Well, look what we have here. Just in time for our little party. Looks like this one's finished. But I'm not, so what do you think? Want to take his place?
See, you haven't changed.
Can't say the same about you, idiot. Still wasting your life in that shithole?
Not anymore. A lot's happened since then. What are you doing here anyway? Thought you were with the outlaws.
Used to be. I'm done with those assholes. Berserkers are in charge at the fort now. To hell with that. Then there's Baxter up at the crater. Fucker wanted me to work my way up from the bottom. You believe that? My own people. Figure I might as well hang out with the crazies here.
What about your brother? Still in touch with him?
Logan? Screw him. Ever since the Berserkers kicked him off the throne, he's just another asshole. Hangs around the coast these days. Still acting like he's a duke, though. Murder, robbery, the huge. Who cares? I have other plans.
Looks like you got a good thing going.
Hey, they're a bunch of violent psychos. Of course they love me. You know how it is. We both know how to land on our feet. Still hanging out with that little tramp? What was her name? Kaya? Heard you two had a kid.
Yeah, it's been, interesting.
Whatever. None of my business.
Like what?
The Morcons might be crazy, but at least they get right to it. Something needs doing, they get it done. No fucking around.
Sounds like the perfect match.
Not the smartest bunch, though. Could be taking over the world, but they'd rather hide down here. You ask me, they should have climbed out of this hole a long time ago. It's like they're scared shitless of everyone out there.
What do you mean?
What they need is an emissary. Someone to tell the other factions how it's gonna be.
Since when do you care about other people?
I used to care about you, didn't I, asshole? Or have you forgotten already? Anyway, things have changed. It's a whole new game.
What kind of game?
You been out there lately? There's giant towers all over the place. War, plagues, all kinds of shit. Of course, the Morcons have no idea what's going on. The odd vandal comes back from a raid with a scrap of information. It's not enough. We have to start talking to the other factions. Either that or we get slaughtered.
I don't believe this. You want to be the Morcon emissary? Open up diplomatic relations with the other factions?
You think I'm just good for ripping out throats. This is about survival, man. Morcons know how to kill, but they don't have the brains for negotiation. Someone's got to step up. Might as well be me.
Yeah, but I mean...
What?
Well, you're rude, aggressive, and never see anyone else's point of view.
Oh yeah? Well, fuck you.
Not exactly the best qualities for a diplomat.
You wouldn't know diplomacy if it spit in your face. Are you Mr. Self-Control now? More like Mr. Fuck the entire world. You think a punch to the face is a fucking icebreaker.
Okay, point taken.
Damn right, so don't go lecturing me.
I need people I can trust. I could really use someone like you.
I'm listening.
Renegades and anyone willing to fight the invaders in their towers are gathering at the Bastion of Caracas.
Yeah, I heard. Why do you think I was telling you my plans? But first, you'd have to do something for me.
What?
I help you with your crazy plan. You help me with mine.
Uh-huh. And just how much trouble am I getting into?
No big deal. Just the other factions... well, they kinda have issues with me. I need someone who knows how these assholes think. Someone who can get me in the door with them and have my back if things go south.
Okay, then. I help you with your diplomatic mission. You join the fight at the Bastion.
Deal. Okay, let's see what group of freaks you put together at the Bastion. I bet it's a big old bunch of losers, drunks, and deadbeats.
You'll fit right in.
Guess I'll be seeing you. And quit staring at my ass!
I'm going for a smoke.
You can do that later.
I want to smoke now, so spare me your advice. Hang on. You look familiar. That deadpan expression. Ah, you must be Jax.
Have we met?
Don't think so.
How do you know who I am, then?
Heard all about you, is all. You led some shit with the Alps, right? And then just disappeared.
That's an interesting interpretation.
We all got our baggage. You and I are alike in that. Hadn't expected to see you in this shithole. Want something from me? If not, I'm lighting up.
You're not from around here, are you?
Nah. I lived in the crater for a long time. Worked for one of Baxter's bootlickers. A bounty hunter, if you're interested. I was a fucking mutt on a leash. Whatever was going, I took it. Ah, but that was another life. I ain't proud of it.
So what brought you to the Morcons?
Happy coincidence, I guess. Was finishing up a contract. Had to put a bullet in some poor sap's skull. Just pull the trigger and job done. Didn't realize the poachers were after my target too. I was so focused on the hapless sod, I didn't notice them. Got to their prey first. I was stuffed. There were too many of them. It was either dig my own grave or be taken here.
Changing sides wasn't difficult for you then, huh?
Nope, not particularly. I ain't any better anywhere else. The Berserkers hate anyone who's eaten from Baxter's palm. And I ain't heard shit from the clerics in a long time. And the Alps sure as shit ain't an option. At least here there's clear rules, clear structure.
You've never wanted to go back?
If I so much as put my little toe in the crater, that'd be that. But if you're going there, you could take something for me. Don't worry, it ain't much, and I'll pay you for it.
I'm heading to the crater soon. I'll take your package.
Good to hear it. I'll get it together by tomorrow. Just in case you have a change of heart.
Ghosta sent me.
Oh, great. Not the best time for a duel.
Why not?
'Cause my arm's busted. A break don't heal overnight.
Are you copping out?
No, I was just hoping Ghost'd send me someone who don't know his ass from his elbow. Look, no dirty tricks, okay? Won't be your biggest fan if I can't smoke and wipe my ass after this.
At the same time. Any other wishes?
Guess not. Say when you're ready.
About your package.
I haven't got everything together yet. Come back later.
Let's fight.
Wanna fight? I'll give you one.
Let's go! Let's go!
Is the fight over? Now that wasn't exactly a fair fight, was it? Think I'll take a break from getting beaten up for a while. Enjoy my shards. Don't forget to give Ghosta his cut.
About your package.
I haven't got everything together yet. Come back later.
I'm heading to the crater soon. I'll take your package. Ghost. Are you... I'm heading to... About your package.
I haven't got...
Ghost Descent. Good for me. You, not so much.
Ain't that the cold truth? Look, no dirty tricks, okay?
At the...
Guess not. Say when you're ready.
Let's fight.
Let's go!
Now that wasn't exactly a fit.
In Ravok's name, I will act. In Ravok's name. You better have a good reason for interrupting my prayer.
Who are you?
This is what you're interrupting me for? I demand respect from everyone, including you. Just remember this. I am the mistress of the Blood Shrine, witness to Ravok's mercy. You live or die at my command. You will be judged before me. Never forget that. But since you've already interrupted me, you might as well tell me again why you're here.
Tell me more about the Blood Shrine.
It is where we atone for our transgressions. Should you commit a crime, you will pay a worldly penalty first. Then come here to cleanse your body of sin. To do this, you must sacrifice your blood to Ravok. Only by doing this will you be absolved. Now enough of your questions. I must return to my prayer. Not now.
I don't think you fought in the arena yet.
It's true.
Not now.
My will is unbroken. I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
Tengus says you've got some ammo for me.
What for?
A job.
Going outside, huh? You're lucky our enemies keep dropping these. So I should have enough for you. Take your pick. If you want more, you'll need to show me some shards. Happy slaughtering.
Show me what you got.
Sure.
Do you spar with your fighters too?
It's not really an option. I would be a pathetic opponent, but I can still give the odd piece of advice here or there.
That'll do.
Great. Then, we can get on with it.
I want to learn from you.
Then listen up, boy.
About the arena. I could do that.
That would be useful. I'm not as young as I used to be. First of all, someone needs to go speak to Venya about getting more creatures. And I really don't want to do it.
Why not?
Because every time we talk, we end up fighting. I guess we got different ideas about what the arena's for. If you want to go talk to her, that would be great.
What's in it for me?
Well, not shards, if that's what you're looking for. If you can get the arena running again, I'll give you something more valuable than any shard of Elex. I'll let you fight in my arena.
I want to learn from you.
Then listen up, boy.
Serena's blessing, and Ravok is on my side.
And you think that's enough?
I'll wipe the floor with those animals.
You have strong lungs. We'll
Not
see
now.
what's left of them
Not
once
now.
the beasts are done with you.
I did. No luck.
Not now.
Then I can't help you either. Just keep my name out of this in the future, you hear?
I can't right now.
Leave me alone.
Not now.
Come back in a few hours.
May Oblivion find you. It's not often that strangers visit the cages. What do you want from me?
You look after the prisoners?
I just make sure they stay alive. They're no good to us dead. Wish everyone else realized that too.
What does that mean?
You're new here, so I suppose you wouldn't know. I'm talking about those pig-headed blowhards, the resistors. It's us poachers, we're the reasonable ones. We know that death has to wait as long as there's these threats to deal with. But the resistors, if we let them loose, there won't be anyone left to protect us. If we stop them completely, we'll die a slow death. Now you see why we have to take prisoners?
Because you need more people?
Because we need more believers. Trust me, sooner or later, everyone converts. Now, time to inspect the cages. You have no business here! Better get out of here, now! This is for the best,
Environmental scan initiated. Large amount of debris detected.
Stay here.
What are you doing sneaking around here?
Follow me.
Densely populated area detected. Deactivating enemy sensors.
There's my trusty friend. Well, did you manage to get a hold of my supplies?
Chloe didn't have your provisions.
Seriously? You mean to say you've come back empty-handed? That's not right! There's not a food shortage, is there?
Not exactly. Someone with sticky fingers.
They were stolen? Oh, for Ravok's sake, just my luck. The guards were probably too busy harassing me to notice. What do I do now?
I'll make sure Chloe holds up her end of the bargain.
I won't ask how you'll manage that, but I'm not gonna argue. Let me know when you have news.
Thieves get paid!
Densely populated area detected. Deactivating enemy sensors.
Nothing you can do. Just head home.
I can't go back without the provisions. My life depends on them. Getting them was my assignment. It's the only reason I was allowed to leave the grotto.
I'll make sure Chloe holds up her end of the bargain.
I won't ask how you'll manage that, but I'm not gonna argue. Let me know when you have news.
Tengus says hello.
So you've been to the grotto?
I have. Although Tengus seems to be under the impression that you're a warrior, not a merchant.
Warrior, merchant, just words. In life, it's not your label that counts, it's what you do.
Tengus said you should be back in the grotto by now.
That sounds like him. Not a shred of patience. But you already know the problem.
Let's trade.
Sounds good.
Here's the bell hammer you wanted.
Damn, I was hoping you wouldn't find one. By the looks of it, well, that's a really good hammer. Good work. Normally, this is where I'd agree to do the work, but...
But what?
I'm not saying yes, but I'll at least take a look at the bastion for you. In the meantime, find a good limestone pit.
What?
Well, the mortar in the walls of the bastion is crumbling and loose, but I already told you that. To get a decent mortar, we're gonna need a specific high percentage limestone. You're bound to find a stone pit somewhere around here. When you find the pit, bring me back some limestone. Then I'll take a closer look at the bastion for you.
I found this piece of limestone in a pit nearby.
Hey, man, you don't make such a bad laborer, you know?
Now, do you agree to help us fix the bastion?
Okay, I'm in. But I'm telling you now, it's not gonna be pretty. This place is gonna look like a patchwork quilt. The bastion ain't a palace. If you're looking for something fancy, I'm not your man. I'm not a miracle worker, you know? And, how's about that payment?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'll work that out with the old man. Anyway, I better get to it. All this work won't do itself, you know.
Show me some of your skills.
I'm not sure you'll even understand.
Show me what you've got.
I'm not just giving it away, remember?
So, you want to let me in on these diplomatic plans of yours?
Well, first I've got to do some intense training. I like to be fight ready before I try talking to people. Then you're gonna take me to the faction leaders.
What, all of them?
No, dummy, one at a time. We'll start with Baxter. Already know what I'm gonna say to that bastard. Oh, and all that shit about joining the fight at the Bastion or whatever? Sure, fuck it, I'm in. I'm pretty sure I'll end up regretting it, but hey.
Baxter. You sure that's a good idea?
Relax, it'll be fine. That's what you're there for.
Thought you could take care of yourself.
I can, you moron. But I'll never get past his fucking guards to talk to him if you're not there. Do you understand now?
And just what are you going to say to him?
Let me worry about that. Do your thing and get me in front of the Duke of Ateris. You'll find out then.
I talked to Gardock. He'll help us repair the Bastion's old walls.
Excellent news. I knew he was the man for the job. Keep it up, Jax. You're doing well. It's starting, Jax. The first Skyan scout troops have reached our lands. We can assume their agitators are here to check out our strategic positions. You have to deal with them before they can report back to their superiors.
I found the Skyan scouts. They won't be reporting anything back. There were only a few of them, but they'll likely send out more next time.
We'll deal with that when the time comes. I'd say we're off to a good start. A job well done, Jax.
Time to check our progress.
All right, what do we still need to do?
Well, the Bastion still isn't fortified well enough. We need another commander to manage future troops. I'll have to start thinking about who I want as comrades in arms. And let's not forget, there's the small matter of my infection. That's for you to deal with.
Good. Then we know it needs to be done. And remember, the sooner you join a faction...
Yeah, I know. Things will be harder without the kind of training and equipment I can get from them.
That's right.